I'm Ivan Pastrano. I work in the paint department for the East Whittier City School District, and just like you, I'm a CSEA member. And I'm also your Area G Director. I start at 6 in the morning. Every morning is usually graffiti watch. Some mornings we have graffiti, some mornings we don't, but we want to take care of that before anybody gets here. Depending on the type of graffiti, sometimes we'll paint over it, sometimes we'll use the lacquer thinner to remove it, sometimes we'll have to pull out the sandblaster and get it off of the brick or the block. For me, my job is to give the students a nice place to come to school. In the maintenance department, we take pride in what we do, and so we can help the kids come to a place that they want to be at. When I came here and I found out about the union, I didn't have any interest in being a part of the union. I didn't really know what it was, so it wasn't anything that I had really strived to do, get involved. I was working with a coworker, and he thought that our chapter president was attractive. So he wanted to go to the union meeting, but he didn't want to go by himself. So he said, "Hey, come with me to the meeting." So I said, "All right, fine." And then that night, I got nominated to be the sunshine person, and I've been coming ever since. And he came to 2 meetings, and I never seen him again. I met my wife at her CSEA, so that, to me, I couldn't ask for anything more than that. That's the best thing that's ever happened to me. My kids have been a big part of CSEA too. They talk about how they're more active than a lot of CSEA members. They've been to more conferences than most members. They've been to more chapter meetings than most members. They've been to more RPMs than most members. I cherish the time with them and my wife, and stuff as a family is something that you can't replace. Took an Alaskan cruise several years ago. My sister-in-law kept saying during the cruise, "This is beautiful up here. How come we don't have a place up here?" The next day after the cruise, she decided, you know what, I'm going to buy a place for our family to visit in Alaska. And so she did, and then we get to go up there a couple times a year. It's a great place. It's a beautiful place to spend time at. So my dad does a lot of tinkering kind of stuff, and I've kind of got a lot of it from him. Just taking things apart, putting things back together, and then I just like building stuff. In the backyard, we have a lot of yard art. I've been golfing for a lot of years, and my dad loves to golf. I work in the paint department at work, and so I'm around paint a lot. I'm around golf balls a lot, so I just thought, they would mesh well together, and started just painting things. So we painted a bunch of poles to look like pencils, and it came out really great. Kids love it. It's just really, it's inviting for them. To be a volunteer and to try and inspire people to get involved, that's really what the union is about. Our chapters couldn't function without the volunteers. The board of directors, we make policy and we can kind of give direction, but without the volunteers, it doesn't matter what kind of policies you write. If you don't have anybody volunteering in the chapters, then you don't have a union. You can't just take it for granted that the 8-hour workday is going to be there anymore. You can't take it for granted that holiday pay is going to be there. Your vacations are safe. Your sick time is safe. You can't take anything for granted anymore because it's not going to be there if we don't fight for it. And so people are seeing that, they're understanding that, and now they're really thinking like, hey, I got to get involved in CSEA. My union does matter.